Hello everyone. In last video we made the eye socket area and in this video we will be working around the lips. Without spending any time, let's get into that. So we can start with the plane. Let's take a plane, same way, put it right in front of lips, 90-degree. Just follow it. We don't need lots of subdivision. Yes. So now we have reached to the center. So we'll make sure this is our grid line. We'll make sure everything stay from right from here. Vertex mode, it goes up. It might go a little bit more up. This will be here. This will be, let's take this much. Little bit back. Okay. And we start extruding. Extrude edge. Let's skip one here. Small. Make sure to pull it back. How much we don't know right now. Somewhere in between. Keep remember we are only going to use and modify z-axis in the side view and the x and y in the front view. So we come to the corner. What we gonna do? We gonna make 3 loops here. This is almost the corner. Here we go. Extrude. It goes and the corner extreme point is here. This goes back. So if you can see, if we match it from the front, it doesn't match from the side. So we have to stick to one axis and later on we will judge by the perspective. So we're only doing z axis here, so that will do. Then again extrude just like this. The 3 edges are compulsory around here to get the loop and feeling. It should go here and it should go okay. So there is a huge difference in front and the side. So we'll match the front and we take side only for like modifying the z-axis. According to z-axis, you can do like this much. That will do for now. We'll move further. Extrude. For now, try to keep top and the bottom loop same as possible. Edge. So this is where it meets only z-axis. We will ignore the rest. Extrude. I think it's gone way too far. This and this loop should be more inward, not too much. Okay, we will judge in the perspective view. Only the z-axis here, and we are almost done with the baseline of the lip. Make sure to straighten the lips and snap it on the grid. Turn it off. If you see here, the lips is going inward. So we are doing only the z-axis, if you remember. So we'll do it like that. Let it be for now. The lips supposed to go toward inside. This is okay. Supposed to go toward inside. Okay, let's jump to the perspective and judge it from there. This will go here. This should be a little down here. Let's ignore the rest of the things and try to make it look like a lip. There will be a loop here which will give the volume of the lips. This should go inside. It's way too back. The curvature is coming out almost right. Make sure to go and look with the every angle to get the right aspect. And remember, we'll be working in the component mode, so we will make not a lot of dents. It's supposed to be thinner here. We'll do that later. So I'll say it again, like the references is for just to get your idea where to start, and the rest is your imagination and your study how to get the things right and how you want to get your character and every aspects of the character to look like. So this is pretty much okay. If I press 3, we feel a little dent here, so let's fix that. The corner of the lips stay inside. Even if there is a dent, it should be towards inside, not outward. So we'll just make it accordingly. We'll be moving away from the blueprint too much. We'll see that, right? This is okay. If you see from the top, there is a curve. This is a nice curve. Let's take it forward, take it a little forward. That will do. Let's watch. Sorry. Let's see the references again. This is pretty much okay. This is pretty much okay. What we need to thin the corners. So let's just push it in the y-axis. So it goes in the top. And it will look there. Maybe this will look. Sorry, this is the front axis. This is the perspective. Might look a little weird, but this will give us our shape. So let's start extruding. And before extruding, let's study the image. How much we're gonna make the lips. So I'll just take a snap and draw. So this is the area we're going to make. There are around 30 loops around this lip. That is too much for now. What we need, how much we gonna build. We will do These are the important loops what I'm drawing right now. We have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 loops so far. We might be adding 2 more loops for now. That will be enough to get our character look decent. So we'll stick with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 loops and 9 loops here. 20 loops. So this is the part of R&D and research. Just like thinking before and how much we gonna work on it. Maybe this loop should go here, this goes there. That would be better. It's only one loop. This goes here and this goes here. Only loop we're gonna build this way. One loop in between. And one loop here. This is all we're gonna make. It might take 5 up to 10 minutes more and we'll be done with the lips. But the thinking, how the topology going to be, this loop is very important. The way it goes, it is because to make the expression, the smile, the sad, the other expression for the lips. So everything should be goes in this way to works the best. So let's get going. What we will do, we will extrude now the outer area only. So we are going to do till here, right? This is good enough. And we'll just adjust the front and side. This is where it goes. And one by one we work on the rest of the part. In the side view we only do z-axis. This is okay. This looks, this is supposed to be our the 5 point. It will go here and it will go this way. Later on as we need, we'll add more loops. This is good to go for like beginning. So we had 2 loops here. So let's just add one loop here, one loop here. We'll just slide it a little. Let's slide this first. Make sure to keep the gap between all loops and the polygon density smooth, like a proper squares, and the gap between this and this should be, both should be equal, this and this. If it decreasing, it should decrease slowly. There should not be jump. Like if you can see here, the gap is more. I'll just fix this gap and put it somewhere in between. We're not supposed to move y-axis. So now we have another loop here, so this can goes more toward back. Okay, this looks fine. We'll just quickly go to the perspective and see how this is building up. Not bad. This region is looks like a dent. A little bit of dent is okay. We can always fix it later. Our goal should be to get the basic loop right and build a structure for the rough face so we can tweak later. So we all need to add few loops and we are done. I'll just quickly add two loops. Insert edge loop tool and let's adjust it. Export. So just make sure to keep a little curve here, the roundness. Just leave the corners for now. This should do. And just the curve thing we need to work on right now. And this is where the lips should close, so try to keep them as close as possible. We won't be doing more than that. That seems good, that seems okay. We have closed the gap. Let's work this area from front. This is okay, this is okay, this is good. There should be a nice curve right now. We should see. It's coming out nice. And I don't know where this should go. So let's check the reference. From here it should go down. I'll just take it backward. Something should be here. Something like that should be here. If you see, it's going all the way back here. And it should settle somewhere in between. That's done. That's also done. It should also settle somewhere in between. This is the nose part here. Let's watch it in the perspective. So we are getting the pretty much the shape of the lip. We'll need to work on this part later on. We need more loops here. Let's add one more loop. Okay, just add it the classical way. Insert edge loop tool. One close to the lip, just to define the shape of the lip. If you see closely, there are two loops is closed, which defines the press 3. Now the lip is corners are prominent. And this should go down a little. Okay, so let's turn off the references, Control H, and work on the lips independently. This is how I want to look my lips. Let's see the references again. It should goes down, it goes up, and there should be a nice curve. So it's a male guy, so we should not be making too curvy. It should be like simple. So let's not make him a girl and keep it simple. But I think this is enough. This part needs some work, but not sure until we have the complete face. I'll just do it with my experience and the anatomy head sculpture I have studied. Just try to make it look flat. So that's it guys, we will stick with this for now. Lip is pretty much done, that's all we need to do, and later we need to mirror it. So I'll just show you the finished output. Duplicate and make sure what you need to do. I'll just repeat the whole process. First, make sure to snap your pivot on the corner. Use D and V, and then duplicate it and scale it in the x-axis -1. It automatically goes to the other size. This is how it should look. We'll fix this and merge this later. Right now we don't need to, as we have a lot of things to do at this size of the face. That's it for guys. In the next video we'll be working on nose or ear.